On June 28, 1914, in Sarajevo, the heir to the Austrian-Hungarian throne, Franz Ferdinand, and his wife, Sophie Maria, were shot. This significant incident in history is attributed to be the trigger that started World War I. But how did two bullets in Sarajevo spark a global war? Before a single shot was fired, Europe was split into two major armed alliances. The Triple Alliance, 1882, a secret agreement binding Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy. It was primarily designed to isolate France. However, Italy included a clause stating it wouldn't fight Great Britain, and it ultimately backed out in 1914, arguing the alliance was strictly defensive and Austria was acting as the aggressor. The Triple Entente, 1907. Not a strict military alliance initially, but a consolidation of treaties linking France, the Russian Empire, and Great Britain. It began with the Franco-Russian alliance in 1894. On July 5, 1914, exactly 1 week after the assassination, Austro-Hungarian diplomat Count Alexander von Hoyos went to Berlin to gauge Germany's stance on the Balkan crisis. In response, Kaiser Wilhelm II of Germany and his Chancellor Theobald von Bethmann-Hollweg officially assured Austria-Hungary that Germany would support whatever action Austria chose to take against Serbia, even if that meant going to war with Russia. By giving unconditional, unlimited diplomatic and military backing, Germany essentially wrote Austria-Hungary a blank check, giving them the freedom to fill in the amount of aggression they saw fit. Austria-Hungary delivered its ultimatum to Serbia on July 23, 1914, at 6 p.m. The ultimatum gave Serbia a strict 48-hour deadline to comply with 10 major demands. Demand 1. Suppress any publication that incites hatred or contempt for the Austro-Hungarian monarchy. Demand 2. Immediately dissolve the nationalist society Narodna Odbrana and confiscate all its means of propaganda. Demand 3. Eliminate from public education in Serbia anything that serves to foment propaganda against Austria-Hungary. Demand 4. Remove from military service and administration all officers and officials guilty of propaganda against the Austro-Hungarian monarchy, with Austria providing the list of names. Demand 5. Accept the collaboration in Serbia of representatives of the Austro-Hungarian government for the suppression of subversive movements. Demand 6. Adopt judicial proceedings against accomplices of the Sarajevo plot who are on Serbian territory. Delegates of the Austro-Hungarian government will take part in the investigation. Demand 7. Proceed without delay to the arrest of Major Voja Tankosic and Milan Ciganovic, Serbian officials implicated in the assassination plot. Demand 8. Prevent the illicit traffic in arms and explosives across the frontier and dismiss/punish the border officials who helped the Sarajevo assassins. Demand 9. Provide the imperial government with explanations regarding unjustifiable utterances of high Serbian officials who spoke hostilely against Austria after the assassination. Demand 10. Notify the imperial government without delay of the execution of these measures. The Austrian envoy in Belgrade, Baron Giesel, had strict instructions. If Serbia did not accept all 10 demands unconditionally, he was to break off relations immediately. As soon as Prime Minister Pasic handed over the response at 5:58 p.m., just 2 minutes before the deadline, Giesel glanced at the rejection of Clause 6. Within minutes, he declared that diplomatic relations were severed. On July 28, 1914, at 11 a.m., Austria-Hungary officially declared war on Serbia. Shockingly, because they were moving so fast, they didn't even send an official diplomatic courier. They sent the declaration via an open, unencrypted telegram to the Serbian government. Just before midnight on July 28th, Austro-Hungarian warships, river monitors, on the Danube River began a heavy bombardment of Belgrade. The very first shots of World War I were fired by an Austrian vessel named the SMS Bodrog, which opened fire on Serbian positions and infrastructure. Belgrade was heavily damaged.